I say, yeah. Hi, guys. It's your boy, and we back with another one. Cue the tape.
Yeah, that shit missed. It just wasn't hitting right.
I say, yeah. Let's get it. Welcome. This is Talk Your Ish. And if you're new, like, comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 1K so we can be monetized and start making some money. Because doing this by myself is hard. I need the money. And if you don't know that reference, I'm probably going to put it in here. But today, I want to be on an uplifting note. But, it's also more of a stern talking to that I feel like has been needed because this has been an ongoing conversation that I've been having, not only having in real life, but I've been seeing that mad niggas. I've been trying not to say that as much, but like, it's the New York in me. But I've been noticing that mad people need to hear it as well. So it's not like I'm coming at you, but I'm coming at you. I need more people to start considering themselves. That's this is the topic. Consider yourself more in anything you do and don't do. I feel like we've been trained, like I talk about in a lot of my episodes. I feel like our training has been convoluted at best, because you don't really want to downplay the older generation, but they were just learning and doing from what they learned just as we're doing now. But we just have an abundance of information right now. And I'm noticing that with this abundance of information, with the abundance of being able to see people do and live their lives on a day-to-day basis, so-called, and now understanding that most of this is posturing, most of this is just people being their best version of themselves online. Because at the end of the day, they're not posting the hard times. They're not posting when they don't win. They don't post the L's, but they're always posting the wins. They post the vacations. They post when their body look good. They take away the pictures that look crazy after their body got done. So it's like we have a lot of people moving to a lot of societal woes, and it's like, yo, y'all gotta start considering yourselves more. You gotta actually take time to consider yourself. And I don't think people know what that looks like. It's not this whole facade of fucking putting your crystals in sun and just hoping for the best, or, you know, going to church and praying your eyes out. Like, it's not just those things. And I'm not putting shade on or throwing shade at any of those things, because you get it how you live. But at the end of the day, from a young age, we've been taught to think of others, to do for others before ourselves. And as I'm getting older, I'm realizing finding that balance is even harder, just because society kind of makes it seem as though you should be doing certain things by certain times. People believe in societal notions, so they're like, okay, this is how I should be moving, and these things have been passed on, and it's just been a big ass clusterfuck of people not understanding that you don't want to do half of the stuff you're doing. Just like these ads on our phones, like, we're talking about certain things. We can't even have like just a regular thought process without something actually having to be like actual and factual. Like, this is how you feel, whether it's a phobic attached to it or whatever. But it's like, don't be afraid. What the fuck is wrong with me? Don't be afraid to consider yourself. Consider yourself before them kids. Consider yourself before them family members. Consider yourself before your significant other. You have to consider yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you. I'm understanding that we throw this word selfish around and selfless around so many times to the point where we're doing so many things that we don't even understand that the reason you bring up what you do for people when you're upset that they don't do for you is because you wasn't acting in a selfless manner. Being you were being there for them, but realistically, if it was all selfless, you wouldn't have even brought that energy. You know what I mean? And this topic could be talked about for days and days on end. And I think I want this to be one of the topics that I start talk about it Tuesdays or Thursdays or whatever days I'm gonna put it on. But we gonna talk about it on those days. But we have mothers, fathers, grandparents, parents, sons, daughters, everyone feeling like no one considers them because this world doesn't consider most people, especially with certain types of pigments. And don't even make me go into the whole sex matter of it, but it's like whatever's clever for you, figure it out. But you have to understand that that takes time, and you actually have to understand what that looks like. So in order for you to understand what that looks like, you have to try. You have to try. It may feel like you're being selfish at that time, but feeling selfish at a time where you're communicating, being considerate, being empathetic, I take that any day. Because then maybe if it's a fleeting emotion, you could repair the relationship, come back to the conversation or whatever have you. But we can't keep making people consider us. You know what I'm saying? It's like whether we're black, brown, whoever you sucking and fucking, like no one really cares. No one really cares. So you should start considering yourself more in your actions, in your daily actions. Consider how you feel. Consider how you don't want to feel. It's gonna be a battle, but it's a battle that's worth it. And it's a daily thing. Mind you, I said daily. Keep that foot in front of the other. I feel like I shouldn't be having to speak on this, but it's pretty clear. We don't know how to treat ourselves nicely. We need to understand how to speak to ourselves in order to get ourselves to do things. We're not our parents asking us, what's 10 plus 10? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's all right. You're going to get it. You're going to figure it the fuck out. But the harder you are on yourself, as well as society, as well as all of this other shit, you're going to be undertaken by a whole bunch of anxiety and guilt and, FOMO and all of these other things that a lot of the times you put on yourself. Because if somebody got the balls to say it to you, cool, y'all can have a conversation. But that internal stuff, we got to learn how to work with. You may need more outlets. People keep throwing this therapy thing around like it's easy to come by. Number one, it's not. Whether you have a good health plan and no health plan or whatever the case may be, it's not an easy feat. But like, try other things. And consider yourself while doing it. What did you like doing? What do you like doing now? You've grown. Maybe you left something behind when you grew. Consider yourself more. Till next time. If you made it this far, please subscribe. Your boy, come on, we trying to drop merch. We trying to do it all. My hair's done long. I ain't even people covering my shit this whole time. But if you made it this far, tell a friend and tell a friend. Subscribe. We got new-ish coming. Like I said, talk about it Tuesdays, Thursdays. We're going to talk about it days. Either way, it's your boy, and we out of here. Deuces.